fellow explorers. Today we are at Le Shrimp Ramen. This is the first shrimp broth ramen in the USA. I'm gonna dive into this, but first let me tell you where this place is located. It's located in South Coast Plaza in Orange County in the basement of Bloomingdale's. There's a new food hall that's opening up here right upstairs, Paradise Dynasty, the parent company of this. It's like a Xiaolong Bao chain from Singapore. Long lines to eat there. There's a whole bunch of other restaurants that are gonna be open here, but Le Shrimp Ramen, one of the first. But let's go ahead and dive into the shrimp broth. This is the ramen. This is their signature trio ramen. Come close here, I wanna show you what's inside of this. The first thing, it's a prawn ramen. So there's big prawns in here. Look at that, that's a really big prawn. There are these shrimp paste dumplings, and then there's also shrimp and pork wontons. Now you have your choice of 3 different types of noodles. We got the ramen noodles, but you can also get it with thick vermicelli or thin vermicelli. The soup broth in here is a shrimp broth, so shrimp and pork. Now if we take a look over here before I dive into this, I just want to show you how you order it here. Looking at the menu, it's one of these things that you actually write down what you want. They've got 2 types of ramens. They've got these ramens that have the soup broth. They've also got tossed ramen that basically has no soup in it at all. So let's go ahead and dive into this and take a look at how it tastes. First things first, I'm gonna start with the noodles. They're shrimpy. They're good. They're nice and soft. They're a little bit chewy. It's really hot, so it's almost a little hard to completely taste it, but because it's so hot at the moment. But compared to a tonkatsu broth, which is just pork, I can definitely taste the seafood in this. Let's go ahead and try one of these shrimp paste dumplings here. It's good. It kind of reminds me of the inside of a hargao, like at a dim sum restaurant. Since this is part of Paradise Dynasty and they have dumplings, I think if that makes sense, that's where they come from. And now I want to have one of these wontons because I like wontons. This is actually more of a dumpling because it's got the filling around it. This also has pork in it. Taking a small bite, but it's hot. Nice dumpling skin, not too thick. I like that. I'm gonna set it aside. And this thing, I'm not gonna peel this on camera because it's super messy. I understand though that you can get them peeled if you don't want to peel it, so if that's the case, ask for this. So after fighting with this prawn to try and peel it, I just gave up on peeling it because it's hot out of this hot soup and just decided to bite right into it. You can totally just eat it like this. A little bit crunchy. And if you like the prawn head, it's got all those like gooey brains and stuff in there. So now that I'm almost done with the bowl of this shrimp ramen, how is it? Well, first of all, this is a premium ramen. It's $18.90 for this bowl of ramen, and it's good. I like it. I like shrimp, so I like this. I think shrimp lovers would like this bowl. I will say, I could do without the big prawns, because it's hard to peel, and then when you bite into it with the skin, I just find it not as tasty. I would definitely ask for these to be peeled next time, or just not get the big prawns at all. I liked the dumplings a lot better. Now, as a Singaporean restaurant, we were hoping that there might be a bit more like Singaporean flavors in it, coconut, laksa, some of those spices. It really tastes like a tonkatsu pork ramen that you've added a lot of shrimp to. And maybe even not as complex as some of the best ramens that we've had, but still pretty good. I also like the space. It's a small, cozy restaurant. It's like 9 tables, communal table in the middle. You see the steam coming up on the side. It really feels like when you're eating here, you're eating at a restaurant in Asia. So if you like shrimp, definitely come check out Le Shrimp Ramen. If you're gonna come check out Paradise Dynasty, their parent restaurant upstairs, make sure you get here early. They got long lines. We were here at 10:45 to like get seated and shoot things, and there was already quite a long line for Paradise Dynasty. Le Shrimp Ramen, there was no line when we got here at 11, but when we're here at 11:45, the place is almost full. And by the way, if you want to make 2 meals while you're at South Coast, there's also a Din Tai Fung in this same shopping mall where you can get what I think some of the best Xiaolong Bao is. You can go to Paradise Dynasty, get the Singaporean version of Xiaolong Bao, and then get the original at Din Tai Fung. So if you enjoyed this video, you might enjoy checking out some of my other videos on Orange County. You'll find links up here on the screen or in the description below. As usual, I won't say goodbye because We will see you in the next video.